On behalf of the Salvation Army, I'm delighted to have our second meeting for 2014 for the Red Shield Appeal for Western Sydney. Our aim is to raise over $1 million to support the needs and the vision of the Salvation Army, and our board, who are of an immense talent and people that I have the most respect for, particularly for Western Sydney, will help in these endeavours. Please dig deep for the Salvation Army. They're a wonderful organisation that truly does try to live out the gospel spirit and to live out those values that all of us hold deeply in our families and in our daily lives. Please support the Salvation Army in 2014 Red Shield Appeal.
Can you tell us a little bit about what you're doing with getting the Red Shield Appeal happening here this year? Because when is that being held?
The end of May.
Right.
The last weekend in May is the actual door knock, but the appeal runs from our launch at the beginning of May right through to around August time, July, August. But we're hopeful that our appeal, which is a multi-focused appeal, not only the door knock, but business can contribute and assist us in various ways, either providing corporate donations or sponsorship with our programs, or at least providing some of their staff to help on the door knock or through other means throughout our appeal.
What's been the historical involvement of business in the door knock appeal?
Let me just say the business community has been very supportive over a long period of time. I suppose we're struggling now to make ends meet financially, but also within trying to get people on the ground to participate. That's where corporate groups have been very instrumental in providing staff for days to support in either collecting, as I say, or looking at ways in which they can support the Salvation Army in actual participation in our programs to get a feel of what it's like to work from the other side.
Now, how much money did you raise last year?
Overall, we raised nationally $45 million. Our needs are certainly a lot higher this year, and most businesses would understand that it takes a lot more money. We're looking at around $50 million to actually do the programs that we're actually doing at the present time, which is fine in some sense, but what we would like to do is to develop new programs to meet more needs, and that's becoming increasingly difficult.
And Western Sydney, in this part of the world, how much did you raise from this area? Can you?
Yeah, just under $5 million last year, and our needs within this particular area is about $5.6 million. We're trying to raise through the whole appeal.
When you say needs, what is it? Where is the money going?
It's going to various different programs. Not only support for accommodation, welfare, basic welfare needs, food, clothing, those sorts of things, but also accommodation, alcohol and drug rehabilitation programs, new programs helping asylum seekers, helping families, individuals. It's a variety of different programs. Quite immense. We'd be here for ages just to talk about them all.
And in terms of businesses getting involved, what's in it for businesses? I mean, in terms of their involvement, obviously there's a support aspect to it. Are they getting any exposure to the wider population?
Yeah, I think a big thing is return on investment. That's very topical for business to make sure that their dollar is invested wisely. And I believe we can prove quite categorically those who have participated in the past have been able to see a great social benefit. Their corporate understanding of where the wider community is much better understood. They have a philanthropic sort of direction towards their own business, where they can grow and they can develop in their business environment, but also to give out is certainly the other part to their life as well.
And could you tell our audience some examples of some businesses that have been involved successfully with you in this region?
I think,
or even nationally?
I think nationally one of the big things, we have great sponsorship from companies like Woolworths, Westpac and those sorts of organisations. But places like NRMA of the past used to be quite heavily involved with our emergency services, and nationally it's been wonderful. but we're looking to develop new networks, new responsibilities, new connections, new relationships, and we're hopeful that this year, that when the Salvation Army's Red Shield Appeal is launched, that many others will just want to come on board with us.
Fantastic. And Warren, can you just give our audience an indication of who they should contact and how they can reach you if they want to?
Just contact my Salvo's website. The phone numbers are on there, or they can offer their services to volunteer to collect or to donate. It's all on our website. If they just check out that, and they'll be fine.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.